Ushago, wengine wanapanda ndege wanaenda ushago yao. And welcoming to the show, no stranger, Emmanuel Ndungu. Yeah, bro. Wagwan.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm good, man. You left the newsroom. Hey, ladies stopped watching the news. Hey.
You know, it was a bit of an abrupt departure, but I'll be back in around a week's time. So
yeah, so the news,
yeah,
the ladies can come back in a week.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be back soon.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love making fun of you, Emmanuel. But welcome to the show once again. The last time you were here in studio, we were hosting you. Let us know where you are right now. What time is it? Brief us.
So right now it is 9:30. I'm currently in Italy, not far from Venice, like 10 minutes away from Venice itself. So originally I was just going to the UK for a little break and some personal reasons as well, and managed to get some time. And you know, it's quite easy to travel around Europe. You can get cheap flights around the place and visit places that you hadn't been to before. So on Tuesday, me and my brother went to Estonia, which was quite fun. It's quite a different country that we hadn't really been to. We've been able to travel quite a bit of Scandinavia, and I was told Estonia was a little bit similar. So yeah, that was the first stop that we made, and we spent a couple of days in Estonia, and it was pretty cold. Not that much colder than the UK, because at the moment it's quite wet and windy in the UK anyways. And we're thinking Estonia would be quite a bit colder, but luckily we got a bit of sun, and yeah, it wasn't too bad at all. So that was quite fun. So then we got back to the UK, spent one day in the UK, and was like, we flew out to Italy now. So yeah, we'll be leaving here tomorrow morning. Not back to England though, we'll be off to Poland.
Hey.
So that will be an interesting visit as well. There's a couple of pictures here. This building here is from Venice from today. So the architecture here in Venice is amazing. Like, it's really old and has big historical ties as well, which is really cool. And the canals are really beautiful. It has like a green tint to the water as well. And it's very peaceful, very peaceful. There's parts of Venice that are very touristy. There's some designer shops, and you know, you feel like you're in a really expensive part of the world. And there's other places of Venice where it's more like residential, but it's all along canals, and it's all like the residents here use the canals as their roads basically. So it's a really interesting place, different to Kenya, different to England, different everywhere else really. And
For sure, Emmanuel, and you've mentioned places like Estonia. I think I've only seen it in movies. So I'm glad at least you've showed us a bit of that. And also, you're into sports right now. And Europe also is all about that sports. Chelsea right now, Arsenal just did the thing, Manchester. How you feel about Chelsea though?
Well, okay, it hasn't been the best campaign this year with Chelsea. So not the best, but I see Arsenal. Okay, my brother's a big Arsenal fan. Also, my friend here as well, who I'm with, is a big Arsenal fan. So generally, they've been doing better. Recent results didn't quite go their way, but yeah, I mean, it's been a good season so far.
Okay, I like those sentiments, because Chelsea are playing the game right now. I'm sure it's like 0-0 or something. So hopefully, there's something that will happen there. But also talk to me about opportunities and things that you've seen maybe that Kenyans can hook onto or can thrive in, because I'm sure as you're traveling around, maybe bump into a Kenyan here and there, or you see opportunities that Kenyans are already thriving in.
Well, okay, there's a number. I think anyway you can really make your opportunities. In Estonia, it's interesting because there aren't actually that many foreigners, and they're not that used to having foreigners around. So you'll find when you were there, we were getting a few like strange looks and things like that, which is I guess you'd expect for that kind of part of the world sometimes. Even here in Italy, there are many more foreigners here, but still it's not always the most conducive place to come and do business, I guess. But it's especially because the Italians also, they're very proud of their heritage, their culture, and their language. So being in Italy is a bit difficult because they will not speak to you in English. They will just speak to you in Italian, whether you get it or not. That's up to you. But I feel like you can really make your way anywhere. And yeah, we haven't really bumped into other Kenyans so far, but business opportunities are there, work and stuff is there. So I encourage people to visit these places, because I did also see another African in Estonia. I didn't actually catch where he was from, but he did say that he runs a bank over in Estonia, in the capital, in Tallinn. So that kind of shows that, despite the not being used to having people from different parts of the world, you can still make it and make a good living in these parts as well.
I love it. I love it. Let me chime in with a quick question. Hi, my name is Nyawanga. And
Hi.
I resonate a lot with what you said, especially when it comes to the Eastern European countries. When people hear Europe, they think UK, they think Scotland, they think Wales, where there's a lot of diversity. A lot of the employment is actually immigrant migration. So there's a lot of people that look like you, that look like me there. But my question kind of relates into what you were just talking about. In Eastern Europe, where you stick out like a sore thumb and you're a lot more noticeable, how easy is it to go day by day in places where nobody looks like you? Is it a challenge, or is it something you take in heart and say, wow, I'm unique and that's a cool thing?
So I think I'd have to relay the experience of that guy I met in Estonia in the airport, because I was wondering as well. I'd been to Albania once, which a few years ago, and that was another place where we were getting a lot of stares and things. That felt a lot more like curiosity. So I was asking this guy who runs this bank, like, is it curiosity that people are just looking at you? Is it something a bit more nefarious? And he said, okay, at the beginning, he was a bit uncomfortable, but after a little while, he kind of got used to it, the stares and stuff, and now he doesn't even register it. And he said it was more of a curiosity thing, because he's been able to make some quite good relationships with the people there. So it really depends where you are. Like this kind of thing where you feel like you stick out, like you were saying, like you don't feel that in the UK or even France, where they're so familiar with that. But Eastern Europe, which I haven't traveled so much. We're going to Poland next, which I think is going to be another big challenge. But
I promise.
I believe it will be, it's something you can get used to, and something that, other people in the community will also get more used to when more people go over eventually.
Oh.
I love that. I love that. And the fact that, Emmanuel, you get to travel out here, so the Kenyan tradition, I hope you know it by now, you have to bring us gifts, especially diaspora family. So we're spending something. So make sure you make it happen.
Absolutely. Don't worry about that. When it comes to you, I'll have something for you.
Nice, nice, nice. What other things are you looking forward on the journey? You've talked about Poland. I know there are other places you plan to visit. Are there things you're ticking off your bucket list as we wind up?
Well, I just think over the years I've been quite fortunate to be able to visit a number of countries. So I think this time it was just kind of going to those, apart from Italy, those kind of unusual countries that not many people have experience of going to. So that's really the bucket list, and it's good we've been able to find time, because it wasn't really part of the plan to go to these countries while we were in England. But since we found the time, we were fortunate enough to get away. But on the bucket list, not so much. There's not so much to tick off, really. Just to really embrace the people, see what it's like in the eastern part of Europe. And I don't think it's really snowy at this time of the year in Poland either. So we're not going to be in deep snow, which I haven't been in deep snow for a little while now, actually. But maybe that'll be the next consideration. I'll pick a time where maybe I can go in some, shoulder levels. No, something.
For sure, for sure. And before we love and leave you, my bro, kindly, you didn't travel alone. So I want you, please, invite your brothers, invite, the people who are with you to send out their salams before you complete it off with some salams, because I'm sure they also have loved ones they've left here. Yeah?
Yeah,
so
they do.
link up.
I have my brother over here, but he's not too much of a fan of the screen. But I'll give a big hello to anyone who's watching at home. Mum, Dad, I think you might be watching. So hi to you guys. And got Auntie Helen, Uncle Joshua, Uncle Babu as well. So they're regular watchers of this show. So I hope you're watching again today. And that's who I'll send my salams to for today.
Nice. Thank you, my bro. Have yourself some safe travels. And then when you come through Mtaani, we'll banter some more. So thank you very much, man, like Emmanuel Dungu, all the way in Italy. And Bado, hajamaliza tour yake, he's doing the thing, man. So ladies, he's going to be on the news in a few weeks' time. So you don't even need to worry. I'm sure he's also missing that too. Also, as we talk about missing